Half-Life 2 was released in 2004 to vast critical acclaim. It got praise for its AI, unique graphics, and gameplay, but it hasn't held up well. Today, most of the puzzles are confusing, the gunplay seems tedious and lacks variety, and a lot of times you'll have to go on the internet and Google what you have to do. Despite all its flaws, it still holds an important place in popular culture, often referred to the holy grail of first-person shooters. But I personally don't see the charm. Like, Call of Duty seems to be a better game than this. Undertale is an RPG that has been recently released. It has been hailed by many as the greatest RPG of the century, and for many its story is an emotionally moving plot. But having played through of it, I can't see how. The plot is mostly whimsical. While it can be deep, it often falls flat, and the gameplay is nothing to write home about. Undertale, in my opinion, just doesn't live up to the praise it's been given. Counter-Strike Global Offensive is a massive multiplayer online shooter that is incredibly popular. Many of the cosmetic items in game sell for thousands of dollars, and the multiplayer mode is extremely active. But I never really liked it. The guns, you almost instantly die whenever you get put into the game. There's a steep learning curve. There's an extremely toxic community that's very unwelcome to newbies, and most cosmetic items are useless and are way too expensive. Overall, this game is extremely overrated. Series, renowned for its interesting narratives and good gameplay, rare for first-person shooters these days. However, Bioshock Infinite was a massive disappointing. Many of its open world features that promised were never really delivered. There were many performance problems, and several game choices were poorly chosen, such as the save feature. The heavy hype and high critical reception has led it to be incredibly highly rated, but just doesn't hold up. The save system is clunky. Many of the promised features were never delivered. It's not really a truly open world game, as the game developer said. It is mostly a linear shooter instead of a true first open world shooter. Finally, at number 1, Minecraft, the famous open world sandbox game that has become a pop culture meme and a cornerstone. Not really a game, it's more of a social changing phenomenon. Some people have even coined it a revolutionary idea in its own new medium. But in my opinion, it's highly overrated. There's no guidance, no plot, it's simply a sandbox. And while the game is good and you can spend a few hours or a few hundred hours on it, doesn't really deserve that much praise as it gets. It's not that Minecraft is a bad game per se, it's just very overrated and receives too much, way too much praise for than it actually deserves.